Are you going? Where's your pajamas? No clothes. I don't think so.
Yeah, we go to okay, once they tell me
Kyle and all these friends. Rods. There's Kyle member here. I don't know.
Oh, Kyle got a phone call, yeah.
Naidoo is here.
I'm sorry, the lady. And who else? Us?
So are we? Where's Kyle? Are we waiting or? Because he was here just now. She's. He's on the phone. Okay.
Alright guys, I think we'll start, yeah. Greetings everyone. Yeah. Okay, greetings guys. I guess you're glad to know what's the purpose of this meeting today, get together. But before that, Mr. Naidoo wants to say a few words and then we'll get into the other stuff. Oh.
Okay guys, as we all know, Lloyd didn't say like the elephant in the room. This guy is leaving and we're so happy to see him go. Where's the other character? That one is also going soon, I believe.
Yeah.
So this is like a double celebration for staff. For a long time, these guys have been thorns in our flesh. At long last, we're so happy to see them.
Finally.
You can all cope with the grief, man. The same way out of
This is the way we deal with grief.
Okay.
You can either deal with it by crying or by laughing about it. It'd be sad if you were to laugh at the funeral though.
Cried already.
Yeah. Anyway guys, so we have to see bid farewell to Japheth today, and I think one of the days we'll get together and do the same for.
Yeah, mine will be big guy. We're going to edit it. Yeah.
And also, by the way, it also was my birthday last week.
Yeah.
Not last week, on Sunday. This week. And it's one of those milestone birthdays, right? So it's a big birthday. I turned 70.
Can we sing?
70, right?
Yes.
It's a big birthday. I think for all of us, any if you were to turn 70, it's a big thing. And so, those of you that are not necessarily Christian, but you know, 3 score and 10 is the number of years that man is supposed to be occupying the earth. And like even the days that I've had since then, it's like bonus. Like huge bonuses. Like I did 3 score on 10 plus 5 days now.
Like a massive bonus. 5 days.
God must be saying, gunning after me. Sending those death angels, hey, go bring them back. But anyway, but 3 score and 10 those days ago, I suppose, you know, in prehistoric, I don't know if you call it prehistoric, no, it was 4,000, 5,000 years ago, 70 years old was like a big number. But now, 70 years old is nothing, like it's like about the old 50s, you know? And even when I looked at my father when he was 50 years old, he looked much older than I look now. And so all of us are changing in ways that, you know, that make it better. So, I mean, as technology advances, so do people, you know? The thing is not only technology advancing, it's like miles ahead from when I was like, even when I was 30 or 40 years old, I recall these things. So computers were like not so many. When did I get? I got my first computer, I think probably 1990. How many years ago was that? 30 some odd years ago, 33 years ago. And so computers are relatively new, you know. And though you must remember those big computers that I had, Lloyd, it was like a big thing. And my computer had 80 megs of hard drive, right? And the guy that sold the computer, he said, look, 80 megs will take you 10 years to fill up. 80 megs. And now memory alone is like a hell of a lot, right? So you can imagine how far we've traveled along the way of technology, we've traveled along the way of our health. Our health is improved enormously. I mean, the thing is, I must have touched wood. I can't find wood because all the plastic. So, yeah. So wood, I mean, like, our health is improved enormously because of the advances in healthcare and all that kind of stuff, right? So, we can expect to be living longer, much longer. That's true. It's a double-edged sword, though, because living longer also means that we somehow have to prepare ourselves for a longer life. And that means, in spite of us, many of us like retiring, I think people want to retire now at 65 and all that. Some of you guys are thinking, hey, when I'm 60, 65, I'm going to quit. It's the worst thing you can ever do, leave work. Because firstly, you're not occupied, you're not gainfully employed for yourself. Your mind is going to start vegetating. So, and then you won't look as young as I do. At 70 or 60, whatever. So I think the important thing is to prepare ourselves for a long, long life, you know. And because advances in technology, advances in medical healthcare have gone so, it's at such a stage now, you know. I think I saw an advert a couple of years ago, I may have said this before, I'm getting old so I have to repeat many things. The person that's going to be living up to 200, I think it was, has already been born. So why is that? I mean, same thing, because 100 years old is not so old anymore. I mean, lots of people are living to 100. Lots of people are living to 100. Not in the thousands or 100,000s, but there are a lot of people that we don't even document that are living to 100. You know, China, certain parts of India, not so South Africa because the crime rate is high. You're not going to see 100 if you were to live in the cities and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so we've got a long way to go. And the things that keep us going, importantly, is that we as Scientech are engaged in those things that make people live longer, which is giving people a good education. People that are educated, if you look at it, I mean, there was once again Sanlam advert that said 200, the person is born to be living to be 200, is already born. The same advert was talking about who it is that lives longer. And it was those people that become graduates. Graduates live longer than people that just finish matric. And people that don't have an education at all are even worse off. And that is a straightforward thing. There's a natural correlation between education and longevity. Because if you're educated, you're likely to make better choices, right? And the more educated, it's not necessarily that the more educated are going to live much longer. A PhD is not going to live longer than a BA or a graduate, just in the straightforward grad. But the person that's graduated generally has a better sort of, you know, choice making than the person that's not graduate, right? So I think I'm just hoping that those of us who are not graduates here make a plan. We've got programs that will help you become graduates. Yeah, so there's a whole lot of things. And linked to that, of course, and Lloyd asked me to say some things about Scientech as well. We've seen people leaving now, and we've always encouraged people leaving. Why? Because Scientech doesn't have the capacity to keep people that are highly qualified in place here at the salaries that we like to give. I know, I mean, I came from industry as well, right? And I know the kind of salaries, if I was earning what you guys were, I mean, I would leave as well, right? And find better, greener pastures and fresh fields, right? That's the way it is. And we're expecting you guys to, you know, when you find better opportunities, go out there and do whatever you need to do and make a name for yourself, right? Here at Scientech, we hope we give you guys an opportunity to grow and to improve yourselves so that you are preparing yourself for the future. And I think that's the ethos of this company from the word go. We prepare students for the future, we must prepare ourselves for the future as well. And so a couple of things that are happening with Scientech. Firstly, we're trying to get new opportunities going because Scientech will just die if we didn't do that, right? So we've got a couple of new programs coming up in the near future. And some exciting things have happened like in the past few days. So I went to Cape Town, not to celebrate my birthday, I went to Cape Town because I had a meeting with a group called Saratech. Is there 10 years?
And the top was one.
Oh yeah. So this group is called Saratech. Is a I don't know if anybody heard of this thing. But Saratech stands for South African Renewable Energy Technology Center, right? So Saratech is part of CPUT, okay? Cape Peninsula University of Technology, and Saratech has been established by some legislation or whatever kind of stuff. And so its job is to promote technologies inside renewable energy space. So I went and had a meeting with them, and we had a decent discussion with them, and they were quite impressed. I mean, one of the things that I do with my part-time is sell stuff, right? So I managed to sell Scientech quite nicely. And so Scientech is prepared now to come and visit us here. They were very impressed by what we can do and what we are doing. And the reason why we do and what we can do, all of those things, because of the people that we have on board, right? So we try to make Scientech, like when they come here, I told them that we want them to come and see us. They were prepared to sign some kind of documents to start engaging with us immediately. But I told them, come and have a look. Don't sell yourself short. Come and have a look to see who we are. We've got an impressive place here. We've got impressive staff. We've got decent equipment. Come and have a look to see we are a legitimate organization. And then you can start partnering with us. And what we'd like to do with them is start doing renewable energy programs. Okay, it's right up our street, the kind of things that we want to do. So it's all part of the green sort of future, right? And green means growth as well. So it'll be like growth for us, growth for the future of the country. And the thing is, so it's renewable energy in terms of solar at the moment and wind, right? So wind energy, you know, these big turbines, wind turbines they have. They're massive, so they took me into one of the wind turbines, they showed me the stuff they do. It's remarkable, absolutely remarkable. Those massive turbines that I was saying, they are so impressed, massively impressed with these things. The pole is about 50 meters high, right? And the thing that's sitting on top of the pole is like big, is as big as this room, that box. It's as big as this room with two massive gearbox and a generator inside this thing. It's huge, unbelievably huge. So, and these guys teach people how to repair those things, how to set it up, all of those things. We probably won't be doing that for a long, long while. Now, what we'd like to do is start doing solar panel fitment center, train people to become solar panel fitters, do COCs for people that are solar panel fitters already.
We'll sing softly. We'll close the doors. The door here is closed.
I'll check it, I'll close it.
Oh, we can whisper.
Yeah, I think can I say a few words on your behalf? Yeah, I think it's a momentous occasion. Director 1070. In fact, Baba and I go a long way. We've established as much as my boss, but very rarely that comes through. We're more friends and colleagues. And yeah, 70 years is a long journey, and it takes me back to 2006 when I joined Scientech, and Scientech was battling. And I know at the time I should sit in Baba's office and we should work out if we got enough money to pay the guys' salaries and what have you, and somebody's sorry. Yeah, so really. Yeah, Baba should rack his brains and what have you. It was tough. But Baba was very prudent in ensuring that everybody that was there got a salary at the end of the month, and he kept our business mean and lean and tight. And I think that has carried us through all these lean years. As much as we're not in the fat years, but that ethos and that mentality and what have you is going to see Scientech being here for a long period of time. So Baba, from my side, as your friend, I want to say thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
And yeah, so and I'm sure everybody else that know you for a fair amount of time would echo those sentiments. So once again, publicly, I need to say happy 70th birthday. So now we can, you come down.
Now
Yeah.
sing.
Yeah.
Okay, besides Mr. Naidoo's birthday, happy birthday, Mr. Naidoo. 10 years I am at Scientech. I started 10 years ago at Scientech. And again, I'll tell you, when I was new in this country, I have an emotional attachment with Scientech. Like, I can get angry, I can fight with you all, I can tell you I'll leave quiet, blah, blah, blah. We had some fight with lawyer, Mr. Naidoo, all that. But I have an emotional attachment with this organization. Because when I came here as a foreigner 10 years ago, I had no identity. I didn't know besides Nelson Mandela and maybe the elephants and tigers. Like, somebody tell me, goodness, South Africa. Like, people come here for a holiday for the big five and that's about it. I kind of depressed, after your honeymoon phase of your marriage is over, I wanted to find a job. But I did a few things here and there, but then it was, that's another story how I came to Cytec. And I don't know what this man saw. Shame, I feel sorry for you. But then he did see something and he gave me a chance, which gave me my identity today. So Mr. Naidoo, thank you so much.
Thanks, Anna.
Thank you so much for all that. And of course, he did see all that in you guys. I mean, you know, because I'm here 10 years, okay, like maybe you, right? So I appreciate every single person in the 10 years I know who came. We had some really nice people who came, who left, and they're still in touch. Kiroshan, Blash, not Blash, Marco, and they're really in good places now.
Yeah.
And they all appreciate the exposure they got here. And I'm sure the same with Jeff, as much as you want to say or don't want to say it, I really appreciate that. And you all will always, I know, will remember Cytec. They will always be a part that you all will appreciate because whatever time you spent here. Of course, that's why you came back again.
Yeah.
Couldn't get enough of it. Yeah, I couldn't get enough of it. I don't understand if you want to take him, if he decides to come back, like doors are open or not. We don't know, we'll have to like just see. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Mr. Naidoo, for hiring me. I go and have my sympathies. I'm so sorry you worked hard. But can you sing now?
Yeah. Like,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Mr. Naidoo. Happy birthday to you. For he's the jolly good fellow. For he's the jolly good fellow. For he's the jolly good fellow.
I remember there was this mate that we had. What was his name?
Toby, right? Toby. Yeah.
So Toby never had a birthday before that, right? So